This is Chapter 10, Part 4. We want to figure out this. We have an infusion of 5% dextrose. We're going to start off with 300 milliliters in the bag. The pump is set at 60 milliliters per hour. How many hours will it take for the infusion to complete? Okay, so let's start off with what we have. We have 300 milliliters. And if I need to flip this fraction over later because it's not working, that's fine. You know, you don't have to be perfect from the beginning. The pump is set at 60 milliliters per hour. Okay, well, if I want the milliliters to cancel out, I do want to flip this one. So 60 milliliters in 1 hour. The milliliters cancel. You get 300 hours for 60 over 60, which is 5 hours. So this will take 5 hours to complete. The next slide shows them doing exactly that. Okay. (10.5) example. If the drip rate is 30 drops per minute, how many milliliters will infuse in 6 hours? The drop factor is 10 drops per milliliter. Okay? And then convert the time to volume infused using the flow rate as a unit fraction. So, all right, let's talk about what we have here. We have 30 drops per minute. We want to end up with milliliters in the very end, just that. So look at this. Okay, so this is what we want. There's 10 drops per milliliter. So if I want to cancel out drops, I could put 10 milliliters in the 10 drops, GTT, to 1 milliliter. Okay, multiply across, the drops cancel out. That gives me 3. So what I have is 3 milliliters for 1 minute. Okay. Now, let's see. Convert the time to volume infused. So I need to multiply by 6 hours. But right now I have minutes. Okay. So let's do a conversion here. Let's convert this to hours. I want to cancel out minutes, so 60 minutes to 1 hour. That gives me 180 milliliters per 1 hour because the minutes canceled out. And all I've done so far is I worked with this, really, and converted it to hours because that's where I was going. Now we want to find out how many in 6 hours. So I'm going to multiply this by 6 hours so that my hours will cancel out. Multiply here, 180 times 6 gives me 1,080 milliliters. Okay, now in summary, what have we done? We've talked about how fluids can be given to a patient slowly over a period of time through a vein or an enteral tube. And they can be administered continuously or intermittently. In IV solutions, letters indicate solution compounds, whereas numbers indicate solution concentration. Dextrose, 5% with water. And an IV solution can flow slowly by the force of gravity or by an infusion pump. Flow rates are usually given in either milliliters per hour or drops per minute. The drop factor of the IV administration set must be known in order to calculate gravity system flow rates. And microdrops per minute are equivalent to milliliters per hour. That's the end.